Hi YouTube, Tim Margaret here. In this video we are going to factor out a common factor. So let's get started. This first one, if we look at it, we've got 6x squared plus 36x plus 48. All of these numbers are divisible by 6. So that means I can divide each one by 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this as 6 times, well, 6x squared divided by 6 is just x squared. 36x divided by 6 is just 6x. And 48 divided by 6 is, let's see, so 8. All right, so now inside the parentheses here, so let me just make sure you can see the parentheses here. So inside these parentheses, we've got a quadratic where the number in front of x squared is 1. And so we can just list out the factors of 8 and find the ones that add to 6. So if I start listing them out, I've got positive 1 times positive 8. When I get to positive 2 times positive 4, well, that pair works. All right, so I can write this in factored form as 6 times x plus 2 times x plus 4. And there we go. That's my factored form for the first one. Okay, let's take a look at the second one here. So the second problem, we are factoring 7x squared minus 49x plus 70. So I can divide each of these by 7. And when I do that, I get 7, let's change my parentheses, times x squared, because 7x squared divided by 7 is x squared, minus 7x, 49 divided by 7 is 7, so minus 7x, then 70 divided by 7 is 10, so plus 10. Okay, so now I want to factor this expression, x squared minus 7x plus 10. That has a 1 in front of the x squared. We have a negative coefficient in front of x and a positive constant at the end here. So I want to list out the negative factors of positive 10, which are negative 1 times negative 10 is one pair, and also negative 2 times negative 5. Now, negative 2 plus negative 5 gives me negative 7, so that's the one I'm going to pick, or the pair I'm going to pick. So I can write this in factored form as 7 times x minus 2 times x minus 5. And there's the factored form for that one. All right, let's keep going. So in problem 3, we're going to factor 11x squared minus 121x plus 330. So each of these numbers is divisible by 11. So I'm going to factor out an 11 here. So this is going to equal 11 times, well, what are we left with? We're going to be left with x squared minus 11x, oh, that 1 got away from me there, minus 11x plus 30. Okay, so I've got a negative 11 here, positive 30 here. I'm going to list out the negative factors of 30, which are negative 1 times negative 30, negative 2 times negative 15, negative 3 times negative 10, and we got negative 5 times negative 6. Those two add to negative 11, so I'll pick those. I'm going to write this in factored form as 11 times x minus 5 times x minus 6. And that's it for that one. All right, let's look at this next one. So problem 4 here. We're going to factor 16x squared minus 256. Both of these are divisible by 16. So I'll factor out a 16 here. This is going to equal 16 times, it's going to be x squared minus 16, because 256 is the square root of 16 squared. So divide 256 by 16, you get 16. Okay, so now, how is this going to factor? Well, this is a difference of squares, x squared minus 16. So that factors to x plus 4 times x minus 4. Because this is a perfect square, this is a perfect square, so you take the square roots and follow the difference of square pattern. I have a video on that on this channel. So this here is going to factor to 16 times x plus 4 times x minus 4. So these are some basic ones where we factor out a common factor. I'm going to leave problems 5 and 6 for a different video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks.